Good morning. I welcome to you again in my class. Today's topic is compound interest. In previous classes, we learned that what is simple interest and how we solve the problems based on simple interest. So I just rewind few things. The simple interest is an interest which apply on a same principal throughout the year, for entire year. The principal amount is not changed. But in compound interest, the principal amount plus the interest that you earn is applied in the next year. So in this case, in compound interest, your principal sum is changes over the period of time. Why it is changing over the period of time? Because the interest that you earn in last year is added into the principal. So this is the reason the principal interest goes not a straight line but exponentially. So compound interest is what? I'm just clear to you what is the basic definition of compound interest, how it different from simple interest. So you note down the definition. Compound interest is the addition of interest to the principal sum of a loan. I repeat again. Compound interest is the addition of interest to the principal sum of a loan or deposit. Or in another word, you can say that it is interest on interest. This is a short definition. It is interest on interest. यानी जो आपको इंटरेस्ट है, इंटरेस्ट के ऊपर इंटरेस्ट मिलता है कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट में, जबकि सिंपल इंटरेस्ट में सेम प्रिंसिपल थ्रू आउट द ईयर के लिए एप्लीकेबल होता है. नाउ again I repeat my definition. Compound interest, the addition of interest to the principal sum of a loan or deposit, or in another word you can say that it is interest on interest. So what happened in compound interest actually? It is the result of reinvesting interest rather than paying it out, so that interest in the next period is then earned on the principal sum plus previous accumulated interest. So I just going to show it to you what is different in simple interest and compound interest. Suppose in simple, let us taking one example. In simple interest, let your principal is 1000. Okay, let your principal is 1000. Now, after 1 year, first year, let your rate of interest is 10%. Okay, your rate of interest per annum is 10%. So in first year, how much you earn? What is simple interest? So simple interest is how much? 10% of this value. It means 100. This is the simple interest because this is 10% of this value. 10% is what? 100 rupees. Okay. Now again your principal is remain same. Your principal is remain same, which is equal to what? 1000. It is not changed. Not changed over the period of time. So in the second year, again my principal sum is again the same. 1000. Now your rate of interest is same for entire year. So in this case again the 10% of this value is how much? 100. Now in second year again you have the same principal. The principal is what? 1000 again. And in third year your simple interest is what? 10% of this value again 100 rupees. So in third year, till third year, how much simple interest you earn? So 1000, 1000, 1000. So 1000 पे 100 मिला, फिर again 1000 पे 100 मिला, again 1000 पे 100 मिला. It means you earn how much simple interest? My simple interest during 3 years is 100, 100, 100. 100 in first year, 100 in second year, 100 in third year. So this is for first year, this one is second year, this one is third year. So total simple interest in 3 year. In 3 year, how much simple interest you earn? 100 plus 100 plus 100. It means 300. So 300 is your simple interest which is applicable for same amount, same principal. 100, 1000, 1000 and 1000. So what is your amount? So amount that you pay is 1000 principal, 1000 principal plus simple interest. So your amount is 1000 plus simple interest is how much? 300 is your simple interest. So 300 I am going to add. So what is your amount? 1300. So this is the amount that you pay after third year. With 10% rate, principal amount is 1000. Okay. Now what happened is the same thing, same principle. If you start the same principle, what will be the compound interest accumulated at the end of third year? Now I'm going to calculate this. Okay, you note down this first. Okay, so first year 100 rupees, second year 100 rupees, third year 100 rupees. Total simple interest during 3 years is 300 rupees. Amount accumulated is how much? Principal interest, which is 1000, plus simple interest is 300 in 3 years. So your amount accumulated is how much? 1300 rupees. Now I'm going to solve the same problem, same principle. I start with the same principle, and now I'm going to calculate my compound interest. So in compound interest, basically what happened? In compound interest is basically what happened as per definition. What was my definition? It is interest on interest. Compound interest is the addition of interest to the principal sum of a loan or deposit. So in this case, what happened? In the next period, when you calculate the interest, it will what? The principal sum plus previous accumulated interest. I am just going to show. So in the first year, 10% rate. So 10% of this value is 100. So 100. In this case, your principal is 1000. You apply at 10% rate. 100 is the rate of interest. Is the interest earned in this amount. So in first year, what is your principal? This is earned and this is your money plus accumulation of interest. So now in this case, my principal value is changed to 1100. Now, so in second year when you are going to calculate, now my principal amount is changed. In this principal, my interest is also included. It add on the principal. Now here is 100, but now in this case, what is 10% of this value? So 10% of this value is 110. So in beginning of the second year, what will be my principal? 1100 plus the interest earned 110. So what is the principal in this case? 0121. So now in this case, it increases from 1100 to 1210. Now what is 10% of this value at the beginning of third year? 10% of this value is what? 121. 10% of this value is 121. Now at the beginning of third year, what will be my principal? Now my principal is 1210, previous principal plus interest earned during that year. That is 121. Now my value is what? How much? 1331. 1331. So now you can compare your result. In simple interest, your value is 100 plus 100. It comes 300. Accumulated amount is what? P plus SI. Principal is same amount, same principal for the 3 year for 10% rate. So your simple interest is how much? 300. So in this case, your accumulated amount is what? 1300. This is your amount. But here your amount accumulated is what? 1331. It means what is your interest in this case? So interest in this case is 331, whereas the interest earned in this case is 300. Look at the code. So in simple interest you earn only 300, but in compound interest, because in this the principal is 1000, so how much interest you earn? 331. So this is interest earned, compound interest. This is the interest earned by compound interest, and this is the interest earned by simple interest. So compound interest is always give you interest on interest. देखो यहाँ पर क्या है? यहाँ पर 1000 is your principal. You apply 10% rate, you will get 100. Now this 100 is add to the principal. Now this is your principal, and that principal you apply again 10% rate, you will earn 110 instead of 100. So you will earn 10 rupees more as compared to simple interest. Now the next my principal is 1210. So that in the beginning of third year, during second year and third year, what is your interest earned? 121, which is 21 rupees higher than third year simple interest value. And this is the reason why compound interest is very good as compared to simple interest, because compound interest is valid for the same principal for entire year, whereas compound interest is interest on interest. So it will give you additional or more interest on a lump sum amount. So I think this is clear to all of you that principal interest, if you look at the graph of simple interest and compound interest, I show it to you. Show it to you by graph also. I show it to you by graph also. So by graph, if you want to plot a graph of simple interest and compound interest, so you may get that your simple interest value, simple interest is always follow a constant line because it is applicable for constant money. Your principal amount is not changed during any period of time. So you have the same amount of interest, a straight line, sir, a straight line you will get. But this is simple interest curve. But what happened for compound interest? So compound interest, since it is accumulation of amount, it is interest on interest, that means you will not get a straight line, but some curve may happen in this case. So in compound interest, your curve is like this. This is your compound interest curve. So this is your x-axis, this is your y-axis. So it means that simple interest is going on a straight line, no variation, because it based on same principle. But in compound interest, initially it was like simple interest, but after that, after 1 year, it goes increases and increases. That is why the compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. One renowned scientist say that compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Do you know which scientist I am talking about? Do you know which scientist I am talking about? Who said that compound interest is the eighth wonder of world? Initially the difference is not very much, but after a certain period of time it increases abruptly. It increases fastly. And that scientist's name is Albert Einstein. Yes, Albert Einstein says that the compound interest is the eighth wonder of world.